Fight fans, this bout is sponsored by Tranquility Construction and will be fought in the Aries Fight Series lightweight division. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, weighing in at 156.4 pounds, with an 0-2 record, representing Guardian MMA, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Give it up for Eli Haynes. And his opponent, in the red corner, weighing in at 155.7 pounds, with an unbeaten record of 1-0, representing Team Chaos, right here in Knoxville, Tennessee, Cameron Stokes.
It's getting loud in here now, guys, and we're just at the halfway mark of the card.
I love it.
Cameron Stokes is going to absolutely charge right at him. You can just see him sitting there and pacing back and forth, clinging onto the cage. His buddy just got an absolutely spectacular highlight reel KO, and now it's his turn. And expect a very fast start here.
Both these men blue belts.
I don't know if he's going to go to the ground by a take. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Boom! Ooh, big slam.
Yeah, Cameron Stokes is well put together. You can see he's very physically strong, but you don't want to just, try to muscle everything because, of course, Eli Haynes got legitimate skill. Both BJJ blue belts, but looking for an inverted triangle choke. Kind of got a bad angle on it, but if he can now trap one of the arms and attack it, then maybe he can get something going. Very hard to finish
Stokes with that knee on the face there, though, trying to make some pain, get this thing, unlocked.
Which is not an illegal move. You can't knee somebody in the head on the ground.
And now he's out.
Yeah, you can put the knee on the face and press it down as hard as you'd like.
Kind of a nice little vet trick there from Stokes, who found himself in a weird position early, and another weird position.
Yeah, I mean, you just watch his buddy Brandon Doherty go to the ground, get back up, and knock him out. Now he goes to the ground, but you can see you got a tricky opponent. At some point, I think he's going to decide, you know what? It's hard to tell. You just stay here and try to exert the energy from Haynes. Make him work. Make him throw up those submission attempts and try to tire him that way. But, I mean, you're playing with fire because the ability to throw up the legs and the triangle chokes and the arm bars. But Stokes is just very physically strong here.
Yeah,
Haynes has worked his way up.
And that would be the benefit for Haynes, is make this kid work. Make him utilize everything every time. Yeah, he's going to get the takedown. That's slam number 2. Now get up and make him go slam number 3. He will not be able to continue that pace. So Haynes is doing a bit of a veteran move, He is 0-2, but he's learned on the fly. And he's using those improvements to make this competitive in this first round.
And even at 0-2, Haynes has gotten 6 full rounds in there. He's not a guy that's been finished yet. He's fought tough guys at 170. He's learned how to survive in there in his first 2 fights.
Great guys at Guardian MMA. So
you mentioned his last fight. He takes on an absolute beast of a man, and he still goes at 3 rounds with him. Now he's getting another beast of a man, but again, it's all about...
Oh, wow. He's got the arm pinned.
Stokes going to work.
He's got a crucifix on the left arm, or the right arm, sorry. But again, Haynes has been put in bad spots before. He's got a pinned arm. That's not good, but he's going to shift off to his hips here and just create a little bit of space and just survive. This first round is all about survival. Just get out of this first round, and hopefully that Stokes be a little bit tired in the second. It's wishful thinking, but at this point, it's all you can do.
35 seconds left in this round. Haynes staying pretty composed.
Yeah. Did a good job of not giving up his back on that one.
The arm triangle attempt on the far side, but again,
right
to full mount.
20 seconds, guys.
This is dangerous.
Now he gets up his back.
This is better than being in full mount at this point. There's only 10 seconds left. Just mitigate the damage and get out of the round.
Now, short time. We'll see if Haynes can survive to the second round.
These guys showing that blue belt work.
Yeah, no doubt. Really fun first round here, guys.
Very fun, very fun. I really like what Cameron Stokes did in that round. He showed you his wrestling, some good ground and pound, and then passed over to mount, looked to take the back. Did a lot of positive stuff there, but he used a lot of energy, whereas Haynes seemed to be shrimping, creating space that made Stokes work, and made Stokes work. As you mentioned, 6 full rounds. He's gone the distance in both of those losses, so this is a guy that knows how to survive. Look at Stokes. Does he look like the same posture that he did in the first round when he was grabbing the cage and he was frothing at the mouth ready to go? it's not like he's done by no means. I mean, he's going to come out here at fire again, but you can definitely sense that there's a bit of a change in his body language.
Oh, I agree 100%.
And no doubt his opponent's corner is telling the same thing. Eli and Haynes' coaches would be telling him, look at this
Let him
man.
burn.
Yes,
Yeah.
let him burn. He's tiring out. You're still there. We see fights all the time get won, not necessarily on strength and technique, but cardio and will. And that's what he's going to have to do here. Lost the first round undeniably. Needs to turn things around here.
Round number 2 of 3. Ready to go now. Luke Wilson starts him off.
Big
Kick
body
to
kick.
open.
Ooh.
He threw that uppercut.
Yeah, Haynes coming out hard here in this first round.
Yeah, and again, I mean,
Or second round.
this is his second takedown attempt of the round, and neither of them
Oh.
he got, right? And now he's on his
Wow.
back. So that's what happens when the cardio starts to fatigue. Your body starts to fail you ever so slightly. Things that became easy or natural to you early are not anymore. Haynes is starting to get the positions he wants, but this is still live because look, we're just getting reversal after reversal.
It's a very evenly matched fight right here.
Stokes
thank
has got to
you.
slow the pace of this thing down, though. Just catch a breath, maybe get into half guard. No, we got a full guard here now by Haynes.
Stokes settles in on top here, as you mentioned, full guard of Haynes, and we'll see if Haynes is able to get a sweep, a reversal. We've seen a lot of scrambles.
Now, honestly, if I'm his coach, I'm telling him try to get back up. There's 3-minute rounds in amateur. You can't be just spending a minute or two off your back. Oh, and now
Armbar.
as I say that, he grabs a beautiful little armbar. He's going to get stacked, and he's up against the cage, so it's hard to pull off. And again, the more submission attempts you try, you're not getting up. If you don't get up, judges tend to side with the guy that's spending all this top control. So Stokes just needs to do this. Avoid, ride him, land a couple ground and pound punches, and he's firmly in the driver's seat. Because he's won the first round, he doesn't have to do anything different here. Just ride this one out, have 2 in the bank, and then we can figure out what we want to do in the third.
We've reached the halfway point of this fight now, with Cameron Stokes on top now. Side mount.
Looks like a little bit of blood trickling from the top of Haynes' forehead.
It was like a scratch or
Yeah, well, because you can't elbow,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it was maybe
Yeah,
the
he had it at the
seam
end of
from
the
glove,
first round.
but we're right back to full mount.
And he just rose right out of that.
What a fight! What a fight!
Both guys
What
back
a
up and right
fight.
back down.
Haynes is going to get on top. Oh, Stokes is just so strong.
Stokes is good in these scrambles.
Oh, is he ever? Very good at retaining that top position. He's got very strong hips on him.
1 minute to go here. A couple knees to the body here is Cameron Stokes still on top in this second round. Look at the clock or bank his second round.
And a nice knee to the body there. You know, he's not just looking to hold him down and kill the clock. He's still looking to improve position and land some damage. Potential buggy choke. But again, you're throwing long move submissions out. Inverted triangle choke, a buggy choke, that little armbar attempt. You know, it looks good. And if one of them hit, they'd make me look foolish. But more so than not, you're spending 2 minutes on your back. And this is another dominant round for Stokes.
Stokes doing a great job of control, body pressure, staying heavy. There we go, some big punches.
Big ground and pound here from Stokes with that left hand. He's trying to free it up, and you see Haynes is just trying to do whatever he can to get a hold of it because those lefts are coming in hard.
Yeah, those are not little.
And Luke Wilson
he's
telling him to move. Is he going to get the finish? And he does. Wow.
Yeah.
Just a couple seconds left and
Those are
gets the
heavy.
finish.
You know what? Just another huge win for the guys from Chaos in Knoxville. What a performance.
And they're going wild over here.
As they should. I mean, Stokes showed a lot of good stuff there. He used a lot of energy, landed these huge slams. Even when it looked like he was starting to fatigue, he never stopped working and eventually puts his opponent in a really compromising position and rains down those left hands. You can see how tired he is, but he spent that energy going for the victory, and you love to see him get it. For Haynes, this is a tough setback. He's now 0-3. The first time he's been finished, he again showed a ton of good skills, but he's a warrior, and he's fighting the best guys, and unfortunately, it's hard to get wins over them all the time.
Go to Dylan for the official word.
Luke Wilson has rolled a stoppage to this one at 2 minutes and 56 seconds of round number 2. For your winner, due to strikes from grounded position.
Crowd's about to be loud.
give it up
Oh, yeah.
For Cameron Stokes.
Man, Eli Haynes, so maybe the toughest 0-3 out there
Yeah,
at this point.
I was about to say. You could see he had the skill.